Wow. That was unexpected and surprisingly good. Not like a huge disappointment like some DC animated films. So you're probably wondering about what do I think about Justice League Dark Apokolips War. I thought it was pretty good. Something unexpected. Yeah, I mean, when I was like in quarantine and I heard that all the movies in the movie theater were canceled, kind of sucked, and that kind of left me felt sad for 2020. But then when I heard that Justice League Dark Apokolips was gonna be released on DVD and Blu-ray, I was hoping that it wouldn't be a disappointment. And depending on the trailers were promising, but then again, I kind of lost faith on some DC animated films ever since Batman Hush. Since Batman Hush was basically a huge disappointment for DC animated films. So, as you all know, I am a huge DC fan, and I love DC films. Not just the live-action movies, but also the animated movies as well, like Mask of the Phantasm, Under the Red Hood, All-Star Superman, Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, Apokolips, and Batman vs. Robin, Death of Superman, etc. And I was also recently watching like films such as Superman Red Sun and the DC Showcase Adam Strange short DC animated film. And I'm glad that they brought back those films. Those showcase films. Too bad that they were gone back then, since they didn't make as much DVD sales as they thought it was. But anyways, so I decided to pick up Justice League Dark Apokolips War, of course, along with like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie and Birds of Prey on Blu-ray. And I finally got a chance to see it. And what do I think about it? Like I said, it was pretty good overall. The story was pretty amazing. Basically, the story is about the Justice League going to Apokolips to stop Darkseid, but then all hell breaks loose. Their plan is foiled, and the heroes have lost. But as the heroes have lost, they have a plan to stop Darkseid for good. This movie overall, like I said, it was great. I mean, this was basically something that Zack Snyder had original plans for Justice League Part 2. The movie to me was just basically like DC's animated version of Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, but it also kind of reminded me of Days of the Future Past. I really like about how they reference about the movie, the Flashpoint, where this animated universe started out with Justice League Flashpoint Paradox, and then it ended with Justice League Dark Apokolips. And, well, yeah, I mean, it created like the new 52 animated films. I really like about how they did that. I also really like the voice performancing. The voice performancing is pretty good. I really like Matt Ryan reprising as well as Constantine again. And Matt Ryan does a really great job as he does with Constantine, and has been playing the character ever since the Arrowverse. I also really liked about how the death scenes were. I also really like the death scenes. The death scenes were pretty animated at this point, and unlike where both Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, where they like show the death scenes, but they don't show that much blood, because of course Disney wanted to keep it a little bit more age appropriate to kids. DC just decided to show all the blood and gore, and, well, not that much, just a lot, well, not that much, a lot, just, you know, they don't want to make it like NC-17 rating, just something like R-rated, like, blood and gore, something that Disney has lack of. And the visuals, they're pretty stunning. The animation looks nice. The character designs are really good. Phil Boswell does a really great job as always. And plus, hell, he even inspired me for 2D animation when I started my YouTube channel here. Anyways, I really like about how we saw some of like how we saw some of the Teen Titans back, like we saw Bumblebee back. We also saw Superboy, and then we saw Wonder Girl as she was teased at the ending of the Judas Contract movie, as she was teased at the ending of Teen Titans: The Judas Contract, and and I really like about how the relationship between Damian Wayne and Raven was really good. I thought they did an amazing job with the relationship between Damian Wayne and Raven. Damian Wayne is by far one of the most spoilish brats in DC Comics, but he's also everyone's favorite Robin. I thought that he was handled very good with the New 52 movies. Some people do and some people don't. But, yeah. I mean, I like how he's handled. Some parts I did not really like that much. Damian Wayne in the comics, I mean, he was good, but one thing is that he was just basically like a douchebag in the comics. In the movies, I thought he did an amazing job with improving his character. Yeah, and all that kind, and it's fun, and it's finally glad to see him again, as him as a teenager, or like either like he was like 16 now or 15. I don't know, but yeah, and yeah, basically like that. But anyways, I also really enjoy some of the funny parts of the movie. I also more importantly, I also enjoyed about how these heroes are gonna like get how they're gonna like free their friends from freedom. I also really liked about how Batman is connected to the Morbius chair, to like the Mobius chair. I can't remember the chair, but I can't remember what the chair's name is, but I remember that used to be like with that guy. I can't remember the name, God. But yeah, I really like about that. And fun fact, that actually happened in the comics as well. And this movie was basically like the Dark Side Apokolips War storyline from DC. Although I haven't read it, but yeah, I heard that it doesn't borrow some of that much elements from the storyline. But yeah, I really liked about how the action is pretty good. I really like about how the story is crafted very well, and they did a really great job taking their time with the story and doing very well with the animation as always, and with really great action scenes. Overall, I give Justice League Dark Apokolips 5 stars and thumbs up. The only problems I have with it is that the movie could have served a little bit much better. Maybe it could have served a little bit much better, but yeah. They are still going to continue making more DC animated films. It's just that the problem is that it's not going to be set in the same continuity as the New 52 DC animated films. It's going to be from their own continuity. But anyways, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, the ending was really fun. At the end of Justice League Dark Apokolips War, Flash runs back in time to restart or make another DC Universe timeline. And when he does that, Damian and Raven kissed. I really like that, since from what I can tell from the movies, they were leading up to his and her relationship, and I really liked of them talking and connecting to each other. Overall, it was pretty much fun. Yeah, so like I said, 5 stars and a thumbs up. So that's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.